uh, on time, early. So uh, thanks, Big Money. Um, we're going to do some baits. I'm going to do some soft plastic bundles and stuff like that. Jig bundles. I got hard baits as always. Do different things. I'm going to start it out with a giveaway on the stream. So we're going to do. I got tungsten weights too. So everything tonight. I'm gonna run to about 5 o'clock, maybe. I got some friends coming over for the Super Bowl. My wife's cooking, so um, that's what we're gonna do. I got tungsten weights tonight in the pack, so start them at $1 if y'all want to save some money, and we'll go from there. Make sure I got all my stuff prepped. I actually got everything preloaded. Give me some little baggies here. Buyers giveaway. Buyers giveaway. We're gonna have a handmade balsa bait from John Hot Lures. Um, so I'll go ahead and show you what the buyers giveaway is going to be. I may actually have loaded two buyers giveaway, but buyers giveaway is going to be this right here. This is a premium balsa crankbait made by John Hot, and a great little color here. So if you guys buy anything today, you'll have be eligible. Whether you buy a pack of worms or you buy $100 of crankbaits, you're going to be eligible for that buyers giveaway. But let's go ahead and start it off with the followers giveaway. And you know what? I want to do it big. So guess what we're going to do? I'm going to give away a pack of Sakamata shads, 5-inch new in the pack. So all you gotta do is be following me. We're gonna do it right now. I do have two buyers giveaway, so I'll do another balsa bait. Um, for we'll do one buyer's giveaway at about 3 o'clock. We'll do the other one at 5. I'll find another balsa bait. Buyers per sheet. I don't know why it did 3 buyers giveaway. I really meant to do 2. So, follow giveaway number 1. Here we go. A pack of Sakamata shads. Yep. Let's see. Big Money's. I'll make you a mod. Allowed to moderate. Yep. Big Money can be a moderator. Any glides today? No, sir. I don't have any glides, man. This is not the bait room. This is actually the new bait room. This is new. I'll make Phil mod too when I see him pop up here. So anyway, getting that giveaway, 5-inch Sakama shed sealed pack. Just want to take care of them guys. So let's start off. I got some tungsten weights here. I need to get these things moved. I got we're gonna do 2 packs at a time. Uh Make sure there's enough in here. Some of these might be missing some. These are 3/4 ounce red. 3/4 ounce. You're going to get 2 packs. 3/4 ounce red tungsten weights. These are from Hooker's Tackle. They were in business several years ago, but two 3/4 ounce tungsten weights, red. Uh, they used to retail for $6.50 a pack. So, dude, the Obate room is still intact. I still got stuff over there I need to get. So let's go ahead and run this. I'm gonna run it under random hard bait. So 15 seconds, sudden death. Here we go. 2 packs, 3/4 ounce red tungsten weights. 3/4 ounce tungsten weights. 2 packs. As you can see there's 650 retail. And that was probably, I don't know, 10 years ago. Just Fishing 1324 is when the auction dog got 2 for 1. Congratulations. That's what I'm talking about. Congratulations. Yeah, doing some stuffed mushrooms with sausage and peppers, and then some meatballs and rotel dip and maybe some wings. All right. Here's some more. See what else I got in tungsten weights here. Looks like all I got is 3/4 ounce. I didn't even look at that. Here's 2 more packs. 3/4 ounce tungsten weights. Red. Go. I'm actually rooting for the Patriots. Hoping that something crazy goes on and Josh Dobbs comes in at quarterback and leads the Patriots. Look at here. 2 packs, 3/4 ounce red tungsten weights. $6. Dude is racking up just fishing. Knows a good deal. Literally. I got more tungsten too. I've just got to sort through it. I've got a couple terminal boxes that are full of tungsten weights. I've just got to sort through. So if you guys are new to the stream, uh, I like the Seahawks better than the Patriots, but I'm not a huge NFL guy, so I'll root for the Vols, people that are Vols. But I think Valus Jones got activated for the Seahawks. So if you guys are new to the stream, I try to go every Tuesday or every Sunday at about 6 or 7 o'clock. And I got a lot of hard baits. I deal mostly vintage, but we get newer stuff. Uh, and we do lots of giveaways. So next follower giveaway will probably be about 2:30, and I've got a 6 cents hangover I'll be giving away in the package, and also I am part of the 6 cents pro team, but I don't sell 6 cents. I do give it away. Here we go. Here's some more tungsten weights. These are XPS flipping weights, half ounce green pumpkin 2 pack. You can see there they were $8.78 a pack back in the day. So 2 more packs of tungsten weights, half ounce green pumpkin. Let's go. Yes, the rule about giveies is if people ask about giveies, I put 30 minutes back on the timer. Just fishing, loading up on them tungsten weights today. To be honest, guys, tungsten is fixing to get really, really expensive. I know with you know 6 cents, they've always been really good to me, and they sent out an email that basically said, "Hey guys, the price of tungsten is going through the roof." Um, and just letting us know about it. All right, I've got 3 more packs. Actually, I got 2 packs and a half of tungsten here. I got some 3/4 ounce red. Uh, I don't know what size the silver and black is. Oh, giveaway time. Who wins it? Who wins it? It is, dude, Just Fishing 1324. Dogs on a roll. He has got everything tonight. Look at that. Wow. Dude is on a roll. That's what I'm talking about. All right. Think that's all. This is all the tungsten I got. It's 3 packs, random weights. There's 1 half ounce red. I'm going to say there's a half ounce black and a 5/16 silver and 2 3/4. Let's just run them all. All these tungsten weights. Got one package just missing one. And this is a mismatch. But three. There's 1, 4, 5 tungsten weights. And got any extra the 6 cents hat on there? No, you can actually get it cheaper than you probably buy it on Whatnot. Go to 6centsfishing.com. Go to Headwear. You can find this. And when you get to checkout, just type in the code Baitman, Baitman. You'll get 10% off. And dude, this hat's fire. I really like it. It fits me really good. I may eventually have some 6 cents hats to sell uh, that I've worn, not had much wear on it. What's up, Sans Tackle Box? I've got some clothing that I haven't worn much that I'll be letting go for a dollar. Got any treble hooks? You know what I do? Give me just a second. Got something pretty cool here. Let me go grab this. I got a whole pack of treble hooks. Where is that guy? Just had it the other day. Get that. What's up? Get some old school over here. Yeah, I'm tripping on baits everywhere. All right. Check this out. This is what size clothes? Dude, probably they'll be like large or XL. I got some Costa stuff that don't fit me too. It's brand new with tags. This is an old school VMC crankbait repair kit. Never been opened. So you got a variety of VMC trebles in here, which at the time were really, really good. This is from 1986. So let's run this. Here we go. VMC treble pack, vintage. I mean, it's pretty crazy that somebody kept these for that long. But you got some twos, some fours, some sixes, some little eights in here. Nothing crazy. Tom, man, I'm gonna stick it in your spot over here. All right, here's some cool stuff. Here's some VMC Nico skirts. So they're 1/32. If you don't know about this, you plug these into your worm, and you got a little skirt. Here we go. We got 2 packs. 1/32 ounce Nico skirt. And if you want to, you can just take the skirt out and use it as uh, a weight. And if you're a first time buyer, I send a free bait. Thank you, Warren. Appreciate you. Oh, first time buyer, I send free baits. Let's go old school. How about an old school Smithwick Rogue in the pack? This is the 4.5 inch Rattling Rogue Chrome Blueback. Chrome Blueback Rattling Rogue. The little white belly in the package. So everything's 15 seconds sudden death. I'm looking for 100 pack and four. I do not have those. Thank you, BJ. All right. Old school spinnerbait here. The old snagless Sally. These things were great in the grass. I gave away some Sakamoto's racing, Rob. That was my first giveaway. Alabama Bass, and I'm pulling for the Patriots, but it will not hurt my feelings if Seattle won. Nobody on the snagless Sally? Oh, there he is. Mr. Thiel. Thank you, Thiel. No, I don't have any from sale. I gotta make Thiel money. I don't have any for sale. I literally just bought like 50 packs for myself, and I thought I'd be nice and do a few giveaways of them. But I may have some 6-inch Shindos to give away. All right, let's see. Let's do some soft plastic bundles. I haven't done that in a while. Let's see. How about some Yum Ding? I got some more in here. Well, actually, let's do these. I got to kind of get all similar stuff. Here we go. Here's some Ned baits from Strike King. Some Ned baits from Strike King. Uh, we've got. What about the tournaments? I'm hoping Matt Robertson makes a comeback. Here's some Rage Ned worms and green pumpkin, blue crawl, and morning dawn. All 3 packs, guys. I'm gonna swap over to soft plastics. All right. 15 seconds sudden death on all the plastics. And it's going 3 packs Rage Ned worms. Rage Ned worms in a bundle. Green pumpkin, morning dawn, and blue crawl. All 3 packs. Bird Gang made a first purchase. Thank you, Bird Gang. I will be sending you some free baits. A pack of free baits with your purchase. All right, here we go. 2 packs of Yum Dingers. Red Shad. This is the 5-inch Yum Dinger. Red Shad. And Smoke Pearl Lemonade. Smoke Pearl. So 2 packs of Dingers. Here we go. 2 packs of Young Dingers. Red Shad, Smoke Pearl Laminate. I really got to move a lot of soft plastics. I'm getting backed up. So thank you, Warren. What else I got in here? How about some See, here we go. 3 packs of Big Bite Cane Thumpers. Got any parlay? I haven't yet. I need to. Dude, Hank Cherry is awesome. Keytech Easy Shiner. I might have some. I might, but I only have 1 pack. So here's 3 packs. Here's the Big Bite Cane Thumper. This is the 3.5 in Sexy Shed. Here's the 4.25 in Alewife and the 3.25 in Alewife. So 3 pack the Big Bite Swimmers. These are great on A rigs. They're great on swim jigs. Here we go. 3 packs. 70 people in here. Thank you so much, guys. 3 packs of Big Bites. Swim baits. $1 a pack right now. Somebody's getting a good deal. Jeremy, thank you, sir. All right. How about some more this strike king here? All right, 2 packs of Strike King. Yes, I bundle shipping, sir. Sure do. I don't do max shipping, to be honest with you. So that's just me. I'm sorry. I know some people do max shipping, but you're better off, honestly. It just charges by the rate. Um, I've thought about it, but man, by the time Whatnot takes their cost out and I buy shipping supplies, a guy can order 1 crankbait and I can lose money. So right. There you go. Big Muddy can help you out. But to be honest, you're better off buying a couple packs of soft plastics. You got to put them in a box. Most guys aren't paying too much. So, tackle sharks. No, sir, I don't. All right, here we go. Here's 2 packs. Yeah, unless you're buying straight soft plastic, it's a lot to get 920. I'd say the average guy pays about $6 because crankbaits don't weigh much. 2 packs of Fat Baby Finesse Worm from Strike. This is one of my favorite colors. The color's called Triple Magic. It's like a Morning Dawn, well, not Morning Dawn, kind of margarita mutilator, ox blood with red flake. These are really great little finesse worms. And little birdie told me, little birdie, here you go. Here's some Baitman news that the perfect plastics from Strike King are going away. Here you go. 2 packs. Fat Baby Finesse Worms. About a 5.5 inch worm. Really good on a drop shot. And believe it or not, they're decent with a wacky rig. A great little finesse worm. Andy Wise Guy. What's up, my man? Thank you. All right. Let's do some Zoom here. Mix it up. All right. How about 2 packs of Zoom Finesse Worms? Look at here. The perfect plastic, the history on those, that was, Strike King owned Southern Plastics, which they poured for a lot of people. Uh, they kind of really brought that out and did the coffee scent thing. So the Rage stuff, that was all invented by Steve Parks. That's the Rage Tail guy. And Perfect Plastics was their version of plastics that weren't invented by Steve Parks. Had a lot of pro staff input. Um, I think they're redoing their plastics, and supposedly they're going to be injected with something called Sonic Coat, which allows their plastics to reflect better on forward-facing sonar. But lots of great baits. I love the rodent. The rodent was really good. The bullworm. I like the bullworm. The big Strike King finesse worm is really good as well. Um, the game hog, dude. The game hog's so good. All right, 2 packs. Old Purple. These are Zoom Old Purple. I like my purple. And then this is one of my favorite colors Zoom's ever made in the finesse worm. This is Green Pumpkin Blue Flash. So 2 packs. Ready? Let's go. 2 packs. Zoom finesse worm. Old Purple and Green Pumpkin Blue Flash. I love this color in a trick worm. I've done really good. The game hog on a sea rig is awesome. These are not the fats. These are just the normal. Thank you, Bass and Bear. These are just a moment. But speaking of, oh man, looky here. I think I got some Magnum finesse in here somewhere. Here you go. How about this? Zoom shaky head worm in morning dawn. So this is a really cool worm. A little bit different than a trick worm. I might. I do not have any Guggen contenders. If I was into selling dog shit glide baits, I wouldn't be on this app. I'd be selling the Chinese blanks. Morning Dawn, that's the shaky head worm. Notice that it's really blunt up front. So when you put a little ball head or football head, it pairs up really nice. Um, and then here's a pack of regular Zoom finesse worms in green pumpkin purple. Pack might be a little light, but here we go. 2 packs. You get one of each. Yeah, I mean, I do know that Guggen has a new glide bait coming out, and I'll give credit where it's due. It doesn't look bad at all. Caleb, thank you. Hey, Caleb made a first purchase, guys. He's going to get a free bait. Caleb, I'll send you a free bait or pack of baits with your order. All right. How about some more? Is that Neely? Oh, it's my wife. Just put it somewhere. No, don't put it there. It's all just put it down there in the floor. What we got in here? Guys liking finesse worms. Now, there's some baby brush hogs. Here we go. How about a green pumpkin purple bundle? Green pumpkin purple bundle. Some green pumpkin purple Zoom super hogs. I believe they don't even make these anymore. These are a great little punching bait. So, and believe it or not, daily on a Carolina rig. Zoom super hog, green pumpkin purple, and then you're going to get a pack of baby brush hogs, green pumpkin purple. Let's go. Green pumpkin purple bundle of Zoom. Super hogs, baby brush hogs. Uh-oh. Oh, what nuts frozen? Oh, my bad. Thank you, Caleb. Yeah, there's no Guggen in here, Jerry. I know you came in here looking for it, but here we go. How about a bundle of flukes? Look at these. Some fluke bundles. Oh, somebody said Zoom centipedes. I found some. Here we go. This might be my only pack. 4-inch green pumpkin Zoom centipedes. Full pack. Let's go. Zoom centipede. Full pack. Green pumpkin. Is that the best color? I always liked chartreuse pepper. For some reason, that chartreuse pepper did it. I remember watching Mike Iaconelli use this and put a nail weight. He was kind of a godfather for this. Thank you, Boone. And catching them. Oh, man. I'm just running. Here's the running stuff out of here. We'll get to some hard bait since. Oh, I'll be honest. I'm not selling these. This is my favorite. One of my favorite Zoom colors. It's blue watermelon. If you ever find any blue watermelon 8-inch lizards, bring them to Kentucky Lake Beach sledding. I got some trick worms in my hand. Here we go. Here's 2 packs of trick worms. Green pumpkin candy. I think this one might be a little light. I don't know. It's got close to 20. And then someone's overloaded this pack. Watermelon red. So you got a bulk pack of watermelon red and some green pumpkin candy. Here we go. Boom. 2 pack. Zoom trickworm, watermelon red. There's over 20 in this, and then green pumpkin candy. This is a really good one, by the way. One of the best shaky head worms of all time. Alan, thank you for your first purchase. You'll get a free bait uh, with your order. What else we got in here? Oh, let's do a creature bait bundle. Let's do this. Look at here. I'm going to give you some 3-inch Havoc Pit Boss. This is the color is purple grass. 3-inch Pit Boss. I do. Hella bass. Some 4-inch Gambler Little Otters or Ugly Otter. And then some Power Bait Okeechobee Craw Pit Boss Juniors. So here we go. 3 packs. Yep. Dude, when it's tough, I like that green pumpkin or watermelon candy trick worm. 3 packs of plastics. Pit bosses and a Gambler Little Otter that's got some stank on it. And Time Man's going to take that down. Put that over in his pile. Let's see. Oh, look. Look here. I didn't know I had that. I'll have to run that. Uh, how about some Zoom? How about some missile? How about a missile? Here we go. Look at here. The Missile Quiver 6.5. Great little Nico rig bait. Quiver. Green Pumpkin Blue Zoom Chunks. I have to look. I don't think I have them out. And the 48s. 2 packs of Missile Finesse Worms. The 48s, kind of like a Cinco. Mag Trick Worms. I'll look, Alan. And the Quiver 6.5. 2 packs of missiles. Dude, I love the mag trip worm. I don't sell too many of those just because when I find them, I keep them. That's like once it comes May, June, I like the mag trick. Bird Gang, thank you, sir. Dollar a pack. Great deal, my friend. Dollar a pack. Let's see what we got here. Ooh, looky here. Looky here. Let's do this. Retail. All right, here we go. Here's 2 packs of the old school Zoom Utel worm tequila sunrise. So this is a 7-inch worm. This is one of the old school baits. 2-pack tequila sunrise. Here we go. Tequila sunrise 7-inch. Dude, so before there was a Kitech, guys swam a grub all the time. In fact, Leon Tidwell over at Pickwick. Look at Alan getting in here. $2. Thank you, BJ. Dollar a pack on Zoom. Leon Tidwell, one of the goats on Pickwick. What do we got here? Another pack of pit balls, ugly otters. If I got any more creature baits to go with this. Here's another creature bait bundle. Here's Skeet Reese the Deal Power Bait. Great chatterbait trailer. Color is Junebug. There's the deal. And then you're going to get a pack of Havoc and Junebug, Havoc Pit Boss Junior in Junebug, full pack, and another pack of Gambler Little Otters, Green Pumpkin, Black Swirl. So 3 packs. I might have some Fat Alberts, maybe not behind me. I'll have to go digging. Here we go. 3 packs. Yeah, they quit doing those fall tournaments because they all bitch about not going deer hunting. Alan, I'm located in Benton, Kentucky, home of Major League Fishing, Kentucky Lake. Nick, congratulations! You gonna get a free pack of plastics or free baits with your order. All right, I'm just going through stuff. Just going through random stuff. How about this? Here we go. You guys like Cinco's? Big Bite Trick Stick, black and blue. It has been opened. These are 25 in a pack. And then here's another pro pack of June bug trick sticks. So 2 pro packs. So there's 50 big bite sticks in here. Here we go. I'll look, Blake. I may have some more Ned baits. 2 pro packs. These are like 12 or 15 bucks a pack. I can't remember. At least 10. Thank you, Alan. Let's see what I got down in here. Oh, oh, about some skinny dippers. Look at here we go. Here's a good 3-way combo right here. Well, I thought it was. Thought it was. All right. 4-inch zoom boot tail fluke. So this is like a Kitech Easy Shiner. And a pack of Reaction Innovations Little Dippers in Bullfrog for suspense, but it's already run because of Bass Track. Here we go. Boot tail fluke and albino and skinny dippers in Bullfrog. You get both packs. I am not giving away Lambo's punch. I am fresh out. BJ, thank you, sir. All right. If I got that other picture. All right, 2 more packs of trick worm from Zoom. We have blueberry, which is kind of a black with a blue flake. I just lay them out, to be honest with you, and I still fish them. And then white. You just gotta straighten them. You can put them in boiling water if you want to. You may not remember me, but 15 years ago when I was fishing for the university. Dude, that's awesome. That's awesome, man. Here we go. White and blueberry. Get back to trick more. 559 is what these were recon for. So let's get a deal, guys. Let's get your deal. White trick worm, amazing for the floating worm. I like yellow methylate myself. That was Dan Moorhead's favorite color. Bustin' Bass made a first purchase, so I get to throw him a free pack of baits in with his order. All right, I'm about to wrap up on soft plastic. How about some flukes, though? Oh, swimming fluke. This is here we go. Avery, guys. Swimming fluke junior white ice and bluegill flash. Swimming fluke junior. These are great on an A rig. I know a lot of guys that use these. Here we go. Both packs, white ice and bluegill flash. 2 packs. 65 people in here. Thank you so much, guys. We're gonna do another giveaway at 2:30. Bird Gang, good deal there. All right, let's see what else I got. How about some sneaky colors? What's that? Check this out. These are the Zoom Z3 series. This is the Z3 Swamp Crawler and Desert Crawl. Man, these are almost like a robo worm. That's the Swamp Crawler. And then the Trick Worm and Z3 Magic. So this is a 3-way pour. They don't put 20 in the pack. They only put 10 because they were special run colors. So both packs, Swamp Crawler and the Trick Worm in the Z3 Tripore series. Nathan has jumped on it. Thank you, Drew. I got people, all kinds of people texting me right now. All right, let's see here. Oh, no, most of them I'm not telling. See what else I got in here. Oh, oh. I've just got bags and stuff. Here we go. Here's 2 packs of horny toads. Green pumpkin horny toad and watermelon red. And to be honest, the watermelon they're missing one, so there's only 4 in each one. I'm sorry, didn't realize that. 2 packs, 4 in a pack. Horny toads, watermelon red, green pumpkin. 2 packs. It's gonna go cheap. Hey, rated 10th gen made the first purchase. Thank you, sir. I'll throw something in. Man, we're moving some Zoom. All right, here's some. We're gonna run 2 packs of flutes real quick. Check this out. Great colors. Zoom Sexy Shad Super Flukes. Yeah, they've done that for about 4 years now. And then here's a pack in Electric Shad. Love that Electric Shad. So 2 full packs of Zoom Super Flukes. Here we go. Start. Sexy Shad and or Electric Shad and Sexy Shad. 2 full packs. Great popular colors for the socks. That is true. That is true. Flava Flav made his first purchase. Thank you, Flava Flav. Send you a free pack. All right. See if I got anything else in here I want to run. I still got some left. I got lots of plastics left. We're gonna go on hard baits. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here's a book. Last one's book. Magnum Finesse Worm Watermelon Candy. Um, it's short about 2 worms. Watermelon Candy Mag Finesse. I do not have any no live bait needed. Look at this color. Finesse worm, raspberry shad. Woo, this is a nasty one. I've got some mag trick worms in this color. And some green pumpkin shaky head worms. So we got a little bit of everything. Mag finesse, and the shaky worm. 3 packs. Here we go. 3 packs. Dude, I do as well. I know Bass Pro Shop carries them. 3 packs. No, no new. Thank you, Nathan. I appreciate your purchase, buddy. I think that's going to wrap up my soft plastics, unless I find something really cool in here. Actually, I did. I found one thing really cool anyway. Well, never mind. All right, I'm going to be done. I'm going to be done for the moment on soft plastics. So, oh, I just had it, Brandon. Let's go to hard baits. What kind of hard baits are you guys looking forward to tonight? Look at here. In the package, Berkeley Dredger 10.5. We're going to run that. Random hard bait. Here we go. 15 seconds. Berkeley Dredger in the package 10.5. Color is Midnight Pearl. This is a good little mid depth crankbait. They actually will hit 10 foot. And C Dub, hey, you made a first purchase, man. I'll get you a free bait in your order. Any mid to deep divers in red or craw colors. Absolutely, balls. We're going to get on it. We're going to get on it. Speaking of, here we go. Old school crawdad, Rapala, fat wrap. FR7 in crawdad. Ready? Here we go. I got rattle traps. We're gonna do two at a time tonight. Yes. We'll be putting this Shimano jerkbait box up as well. Run the mag trick worms. All the mag trick worms are in my boat garage, Philip. Fat Wrap 7 and Crawdad. Good one. Thank you, Philip. You should have told Luke Browning when he was over to snatch a few. I could have hooked you up. Man, you talk about a worm that used to be hard to get, man. When that bite was good on the ledges, a plum mag trick worm was like Bitcoin. I've got some plum apple ones too. Luke's a good guy. He did a great job at my house. All right. Speaking of, y'all like that one? Here's a little Fat Wrap. I believe this is the Fat Wrap 5 deep. The little, and this is a rattling. Here's the rattling. I don't have any Guggen clickbaits. No Guggen here. Like none. Here we go. Vintage Fat Wrap 5 deep diver crawdad. Great little bait here in the wintertime. Red bug mag trick's really good as well. Phil, take it down. Thank you, sir. 77 people. Guess what? At 2:30, I'm going to give away a hangover from 6 cents. Buyers giveaway. One of them is going to be this John Hott custom balsa bait. That's a $35 lure right there. I'll do a buyer's giveaway at 3 and then one at 5. All right. Here we go. How about a Lucky Craft? Well, I said that and I got a damn hook stuck in. All right. Lucky Craft 2.5 RT, which is the rattling. This is very similar to whiteback shad, but I don't think it is. It's actually got some green on the back here. I'm going for Pat's. Landfill duck, I will look for some pose. I will look for some pose. Here we go. Lucky Craft 2.5 RT. This is the rattling version. And I have got a ton of Lucky Craft in the pack. Thank you, Philip. We got 75 people on here, and I just sold a Lucky Craft for $6. Amazing. Great deals. Any 1.5 DD? Yeah, I do. You know what? I'm feeling froggy. I'll grab one. If I can find one real quick, body burner. If I can find one. I know I had a bunch of them. New in the pack, guys. Brand new in the pack. TL 1.5 DD MS American Shad. I do not have any glides. Here we go. Start at $1. Do not have any Excalibur lipless. I don't have a 1.5 in copper green. Here we go. This is gas. No gi crack. Discontinued bait right here. This is the RTO 1.5 DD American Shad in the pack. Bird Gang, thank you, sir. I'm not going to write on the pack. All right, let's get back to. Once I get done with what's on my desk here to sell, we're going to walk around the bait room and we're going to grab some stuff. I got to get I'm going to run a Shimano box in just a minute. How about a 5XD? Natural brim is the color. 5XD natural brim. Great bait. 5XD natural brim. I do got some Normans tonight as well. Yeah. I want to, but I don't. Hey, Holden Y, you just got a free bait, my friend. Anytime you're a brand new purchaser, I'll send you a free bait. If it's soft plastics, I usually just throw an extra pack of soft plastics in. So that's what we do here on the Baitman stream. God, I got so many baits. Somebody said mid depth crawfish color baits. I got you. How about a little vintage hot lips in crystal crawl? This is the 1/4 ounce hot lips. Uh-oh. Looky here. It's broken. I do not sell broken baits. I'll give that to somebody. You can make a keychain out of it, but I can't sell that. It's broken. Sorry. I am sorry. How about a Well, how about this? How about a Bagley in the package? DB3 Chartreuse Black Back. That's a Luke Browning bait right there. DB3 Chartreuse Black Back in the package. Florida bait. I would do it just for the collectors. Thank you, Philip. All right. Let me grab I had a box here that had some red crankbaits in. I got a bunch of hot lips. Bunch of hot lips. Some of them are in good shape. Some of them are in fair shape. I don't know what that is, but I'm going to put it out there. I got some warts, not OGs. This one looks really good, by the way. These are all OGs, hot lips, by the way. Of course, God damn. I love how one trouble will get hooked in a split ring. Right. And this one, I'm gonna run this one. Is it 2:30 yet? Yeah, I made that show picture on Chat GTP. Actually, that was my Facebook profile pic. And all right, here we go. Mid depth cranks, newer style wiggle work. This is the transition period between Storm and Rapala, and a little red craw. Oh, hold on just a minute. My buddy Matt Cash is messaging me. Thank you, balls. Is number 16. Dude, believe it or not, those transition warts are pretty good. They catch fish. All right, giveaway time. Here we go. In the package, 6 cents hangover. This is the good one. This is the fast sink, 4K shad. Dude, Matt Cash is awesome, dude. I've been talking to him quite a bit this week. All we got to do, follower giveaway number 2 is going. Jump in. I'm not going to sign this Ben Milliken, but I will sign Baitman on here. I will do it. See, sign Baitman Baxter. Not that it matters, because you're just going to tear the package up anyway. But we are running a hangover in the giveaway. Dude, Matt, I'm really proud of Matt Robertson. Good freaking dude. I'll tell you this. And hold on, I got a text. Just a second. Some people get confused my whatnot versus my Facebook Live, but here we go. I'm sorry about that. All right. Let's see what else I got. Here we go. Here's some hot lips. This one needs cleaned up a little bit. So if you guys don't know anything about this, You know what? I do have some Vixens. Don't have squeaky dolphins. This is the best bait cleaner known to man. It's called Totally Awesome. All you need is spray it on there. And here we go. Clean her up, get that dust off. This one's got a little bit of rash, but I tell you what, we'll sweeten it up. Here's two OG hot lips. Pearl kind of chartreuse green back, and then I don't know, chartreuse brown back, little quarter-ounce hot lips. 2 for 1. Here we go. Where do I get this stuff again? I'm sneaky, chicken. I am sneaky. I just got a lot of connections. Thank you, Tom. Yeah, I got Matt Cash texting me. It's right now. He's wanting to buy some baits, and I will hook him up. There you go. All right, two more. Let's do two more hot lips. Check these out. Oh, well, totally awesome. You get that at the Dollar General. A little baby bass quarter-ounce hot lips. This one's in great shape. Got a little scar on the back. And then look at this, a chrome perch hot lips. Lord Jensen. See what that says. Yeah, so these are pre-Rapalas. Here we go. Getting both baits. Yeah, it's really good. Dollar Tree, Dollar General. You can get it at Home Depot. I think I bought that bottle cost me $1, but it's really good stuff. You use it a lot to clean everything. Pretty sure you could douche with it if you wanted to. No, actually, don't do that. I'm gonna get kicked off, whatnot. Thank you, Tom. All right, last two hot lips I've got. Chartreuse greenback. This is a beautiful one. It's got some blue flake in there. Really good little bait. And then here's a bone one. It's got a little bit of hook rash on it. So, and I think somebody painted the bottom orange. Someone painted the bottom orange on there. So, whatever. Two at a time. Here we go. What's going on? Any DT and green tiger boone? I do not. I've sold them all. But I've got DTs. I've got DTs. And thank you, Daryl. We're trying to move along today. I'm going to run to about 5 o'clock. Darius said, if you want to come over or me come there, I've got some balsa you need to see before I put it on the whatnots. Any OGs in the copper? I do not. All right, giveaway winner is Krish, 1977. You have won the 6 cents hangover. Congratulations. Yes, it is a largemouth. You can get this hat, 6centsfishing.com. Use the discount code Baitman at checkout. I don't know what this is. I'm stumped. Is made by Lord Jensen. Never mind. It's called a Lord Jensen Hot Shot. Check this thing out. Lord Jensen Hot Shot. Man, it's got a loud freaking rattle in it. Let's. I never really seen one, so here we go. Lord Jensen Hot Shot. I have a feeling it's probably a good walleye bait, sauger bait, something like that. Definitely vintage, kind of old school. Salmon bait. And Chris, who just won the giveaway, made his first purchase. Thank you, sir, for $1. We like dollar sales. All right. Y'all like Rapalas? I'm gonna Strike King. Running Strike King, some Rapala. I got some DT10s I'm gonna fire off here, guys. DT10s. And a deep down fat wrap. Here's another. Oh, any DT flats on first shot. Let's see some balsa. Man, I'm kind of out right now, but Rapala Lippus, all right. Here's a wiggle wart. Transition period. Chrome orange back. Dude, I can show you some balsa. Dude, I've got a ridiculous amount. If y'all go to my YouTube, I did a YouTube stream last night. Uh, my YouTube channel is the Baitman TV. You'll see what kind of balsa I'm working with. I've got Black Label. I got John Hott. I've got Carolina crankbaits. I've got some Stevie G's. Now some of this it is claimed I bought. I've sold some, but dude, I've got some Sonny McFarland's. What's the difference in the transition period warp? So if you notice that bill goes down at an angle and they're clear. That's when the new ones are based on the old mold. I do have some editors too. Uh, where we at? Rapala DT10 shad. Let's go. DT10 and shad. Just that silver foil, black back, just a popular fish catching color here. Nathan, thank you, sir. All right. I'm fixing to go get that Shimano box. A lot of guys have asked about it. I got about 10 baits here. Speaking of balsa, somebody mentioned balsa. I got you one. This is a Jeff Lebo. So he used to work for, here's some bait knowledge, Jerry Lure that makes lures, and very popular out in the Carolinas. This is a Lebo chartreuse, kind of a brown back, very similar actually. It's kind of crazy. This bait was made years before this bait. So here's a 6XD, but notice the body styles are very, very similar. Very similar. This bait was made in the early 90s. So here we go. A Lebo. These run really good. What's one cool thing about these Lebos, they're a little bit heavier than most other balsa baits, so this will cast and get down there. J Mitch in the house. Thank you, J Mitch. Brother from another mother. And got old Michael Jordan, number 23. J Mitch has been around, son, since like the less than 500 YouTube subscriber days. Great guy. Met a lot of friends from YouTube and bait selling. All right, Blue Shad DT10. 73 people in here. Wow. Dude, Larry Bird. I got on a YouTube deep dive about Larry Bird the other night. Dude was the best shit talker ever. And Balls, thank you, Balls. It makes me feel weird to say thank you, Balls. Dude, the thing about Bird is he could talk it and he'd back it up. When Michael Jordan says you're the best shit talker, dude, that's true. That is true. Now he just talks back. Ain't that crazy? No, actually, Junior's a good kid. He's done really well. All right, DT10. DT10. Damn, what the hell color is this? Got a little grind mark on the bill. Let me see if I got one in better shape. Yeah, I got a mint one. Mint. DT10 pearl gray shiner, and yes, it's got those silly sure set hooks on here. DT10 pearl gray shiner. Great bait, man. This is a simple color, but it catches fish. That's one thing I'll say about Rapala. A lot of their colors aren't crazy. They're simple, but they catch fish. And at the end of the day, that's the most important part about a bait is it catch fish. Thank you, Nathan. We'll do another giveaway, a buyer's giveaway at 3 o'clock. A buyer's giveaway at 3 o'clock. Let's see. I need to get my laptop going real quick. I need to talk to somebody, and I can't use my phone. Let's see. Let me clean this guy up. Let me clean a few baits up real quick. I got a down deep fat rat that needs to go to whatnot. Man, look totally awesome. Just look totally good at cleaner. And I'll do it. I clean these baits simple. I just spray the bait and use a paper towel, and for the most part, it does what I need to do. All right. Down deep, rattling fat rat in crawdad. Don't have any crappie stuff. Here we go. Down deep. I do not dilute it actually. I just spray it right out of the bottle, paper towel. It does a pretty good job. It cleans Norman crankbaits the best I've ever seen. Green Tiger DTs, dog. Thank you, Wes. Wes is in. Oh, got in there. All right. Chartreuse Purple Shiner DTs, you'll come off 0. 0, buddy. If I was able to buy a big lot and find some, yes, I'd come off of, but I'm kind of down to just the ones I need. Uh-oh. Just the ones I need. All right. 6XD. Old school 6XD in blue glimmer. Does have a little bit of hook rash on it, but 6XD is like $10 now. 6XD in blue gizzard. How do I know? But I'm a Norman guy too. I've got to get a bunch more. One of these eyes is kind of coming off, but I mean, dude, it's a 6XD blue gizzard. Thank you, Warren. I've got a bunch of 10XDs and Z-Balls too. Oop, I better write on there. 27. 27, James Pierce Jr. probably not playing football no more. Idiot. DD22 suspend. Watermelon seed. It's got a little bit of rash on it. DD22 suspend. Watermelon seed. Here we go. Yeah, that's the only bad thing about Magic Eraser. It will dull the clear coat, and do not use it on wiggle warts. Am I seeking? Not really. I found one. I just thought it was really cool. Or am I selling? I probably will keep that. Just fishing. Thank you. Good deal on a Norman. I'll probably actually keep a few of those, Martin. I do got a lot of 1.5s. Got a lot of TO 1.5s. Yeah, Brent's my homie, dude. He's the one that's Brent Ayler's the first guy that told me about the Nico rig. He ordered a bunch of Zoom Magnum trick worms from me, and I asked him what did he need those for, and he told me all about the Nico rig. All right, Strike King Series 4. There's a Series 4. You can tell this is the lip design. Series 4 Chartreuse Black Back. You want to do another 1.5? Okay. Dude, so a lot of guys love suspended DD22, especially over brush, because you can hit the brush and stop it, and that bait just sits there. Wes, thank you, sir. I heard another rumor. The Series 4 may be going away, and the Series 5. Don't ask why, because that was my question was why. They want to make a 4XD. Any Max Scent Sugar Craws? J Shizzle, I do not have. You know how these companies are. A lot of times it's all about a number. Here's a Series 4 in Sexy Shad. So Let's see if I got a 5XD to show you guys the difference handy. I don't have. If you notice the angle of that bill on the Series 4, when that bait gets down there, it actually makes it go really quick, but it makes it do this. It's got really wide tail action. Noted, Martin. Series 5 is good too. And Sexy Shad Series 4. But I like the Series 6. A lot of guys don't know about that bait. It only goes about 12 foot. Fat free suspending's a nasty bait too. Thank you, Wes. I'm telling you, if they discontinue Series 4, I'll be loading up. I don't know, man. I do know they discontinued some colors already. Green tomato is gone away in the Series 5. It's going away in several. Speaking of fat free shad, check out this guy. Here's a little fat free uh, bomber fat free fry, and kind of like that Texas shad from Norman. Need to clean her up real quick. And let's smack it with the awesome. We're gonna see this guy shine. Oh my gosh. Yep. It's the best cleaner. They should sponsor me. And I just drive around in tournaments, squirting people's baits and cleaning them up. Now look at her. Look at the shine on her now. Woo! Shoot. What was the best Norman years before they were bought by Pradco? Honestly, I would say from about 98 to 2001, they had just unbelievable amount of stuff. Here we go. But it's really hard to tell when a Norman was made, except the early ones uh, had a stamp on 'em. A little bit of fat-free fry. Thank you, 10th Gen. We'll do another buyer's giveaway coming up at 3 o'clock. All right, here we go. Here's another Norman. Norman DD22 Suspend in Lavender Shad. DD22 Suspend in Lavender Shad. I wish I could. I don't have no speed traps. I got some Bass Mooch midges coming, and I'm really interested in that bait. DD22 Suspend Lavender Shad. One of the goat colors here from Norman. I have not been to Maine. Cody Parr, first purchase. Thank you, sir. I'm gonna hit this with a little cleaner too. Got a little bit of dust on it. See what I'm saying, man? The totally awesome on a Norman bait. Just man, look at that thing pop now. Woo. Thank you. First purchase, I'll get you a free bait in your order. Number 32. I might be running out of bags. Not good. I've not, but Matt Robertson has, and he said it's awesome over there. All right, Shimano box time. Shimano box time. You guys have asked. So this is a blue Shimano box. Check it out. So all this whole part here is in great condition. There's nothing wrong with that. The latches, the latches are good. Yeah, latch good. It does have a slight crack in the top. What's up, B-head? But I'm going to sell this as is. We're going to run it as $1. Here we go. $1 start. Shimano blue tackle box. Here we go. Yes, it says random heartbeat. It is the blue Shimano box. And I've got a red one and a green one that eventually will sell as well. And Big Muddy, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Better set that. All right, y'all called for it. Here's another RTO 1.5 DD Aurora Citrus. This is a nasty color. I love the Aurora Citrus from Lucky Craft. It was very similar to that Bill Dance. We'll run it. Y'all talk me into it. 15 seconds on this guy. It is a killer bait. And thank you, Wes. I won't write on the package. I'll go watch the video receipt. All right, let's take a trip around the bait room. What do you guys want? Did you guys say y'all wanted lipless baits? I got some lipless baits right here. We're gonna run these two at a time. What about quarter ounce? Vixens. Oh, okay. Normally middle end. I may not have any middle ends. I've got a place I can find some Normans, and I'm fixing to go hit it up as it warms up. We got some Rapala lipless here. We're gonna run our lipless two at a time for a bit. Got a bunch of Rapala lipless, believe it or not. We got some oat. We got some Cordell spots. Oh man, here's some cranking wrap. Not clacking, but ripping wraps. Let's see. What we got here. That's a Berkeley. Oh, very sure those are Berkeley frenzies. There we go. Got some quarter ounce spots. I got red eye shads as well. I'm just really going through one box here. And that's a good one. So many freaking chrome blue rattle traps. It's unbelievable. What are these spots? Just going through stuff real quick, guys. Give me just a minute. I'm gonna do these two at a time. Now I ain't got time to fool with it. All right. Two at a time. How about two red eye shads right here? I do got some Raven Reds. Maybe try the new Bill Lewis Big Giz. No, I designed that bait. True story. I actually told Mike Buka years ago. I said, and Ben Parker, I've got it in a Facebook message. Hey, it'd be awesome to design a spoon the shape of a gizzard shad. And guess what? Now it's out. Don't have any lure Jensen speed traps. I might have some diamond shads. We'll have to keep going through. All the new 6 cent stuff being released are coming soon. What have you used? Hardly nothing. I got the Nico holder. They haven't sent me a lot of stuff lately. Must be on their bad side, which I doubt. Um, honestly, the jigsaw, I'm very willing to try that thing. I've got the jigsaw blade. Uh, damn, I had some scissors here. The hell. Red eye shad and green tomato and a chrome blue red eye shad. Here we go. Both of them. Chrome blue and green tomato, half ounce red eye shad. See the nose, they have been used slightly, but we're going 2 for 1. Thank you, Boone. $3 a piece is not bad. These words hot on. Buyer's giveaway coming up soon. White bone. I don't know. All right, here's two Cordell spots. chrome blue, and chrome blackback on the Cordells, two at a time. Here we go. Let's see what else I got down here. I might have some more whipples. Chrome blue, chrome black, two of them. Wow, $1. Hell yeah. People sleep on the old spot. It's a really good one. People don't bid on them. It's all good. All right. Speaking of Raven Red, here we go. Cordell Spot, Raven Red. And I'm going to give you, and we're going to do two 1/8 ounce spots. So you're getting three Raven Red spots. Getting the 1/2 ounce and the two smaller ones. Here we go. Two banged up. They're like brand new. You just scratch from a tackle box. The more banged up a spot gets, the better. I do not have a jigsaw. I have not tried a grass piece. Thank you, West Coast Chris. It's a good deal. I have not got them to send me a jigsaw. And look, this ain't against 6 cents fishing. They're my guys. This ain't against anybody in the chatterbait world, but I just right now I don't see anybody making anything that's any better than a jackhammer. But I'm willing to give anything a try. Jackhammer is just the deal. All right, here's some Rapala lipless. I got three of these. Actually, let's do four of these. Screw it. These are all the 3/8 version of the Rapala. We got a gold blackback fire tiger. I've got red chartreuse belly. And then I got a red craw. All four of these. Bulk. Let's go. All four. One, two, three, and then four. All four of these Rapalas. And this one's got some damn string hanging way off of it. Four Rapalas. I think these were the Rattling Wraps. Smaller version. Wes, thank you, sir. Got in a bag for you. I've got a dare break, and mine did not run very good. I don't know why. And I've heard that can be a little issue. Interesting. Yeah, I like it. I have it just ran weird. Now, one thing I'll say, a lot of people don't realize is the trailer you use on a bladed jig will 1000% affect the action. Like, so I had a 6 cents Aussie on the back of a jackhammer. I was catching a lot of fish, and my jackhammer was just you'd be reeling it, and you could feel it like thump and hunt. And one day I was fishing, I just quit getting bites, and then that's when I put that new jigsaw minnow on the back. And because of the weight of the trailer, it moved that bait down, and it didn't have as much side to side action, but I got that action back in the trailer. And guess what? I caught like three fish. So, what do I think about the clickbait? I'd rather lick a alligator's butthole and throw a good in clickbait. All right, it's junk, straight up junk. All right, here's two Rapala ripping wraps. We got a gold black back, no savage gear. I'm sorry, buddy, and silver black back. So one of these is the 3/8. One of these is the big side. So we got an '06 and an '07. Here you go, two Rapalas. I do like the Battle Baits Brigade Blade though. Really unique, really cool bait. And if you guys can get on any of those drops, thank you, Wes. It's buyer giveaway time. Buyer giveaway time. First buyer giveaway. I'm going to be nice to you guys. Yes, I'm reaching. First buyer giveaway. Me, really want to give away one of Darren's baits. You know what? I will. I'm going to give away a Frankenstein custom lures bait because Darren's here in the chat and he makes good stuff. So I appreciate that. Yeah, where they at? All right. All right, here we go. So this is a buyer's giveaway number one. This is a Clemens Clover, and Darren's a good dude. He makes an awesome bait, and he can tell you I paid for these with my own money. And I want to. There's like $25, brand new, and a really great little finesse flat side. Let's do that. Buyer giveaway number one. So you guys go ahead and get in there. If you bought something, get hit ad so you can get in that buyer giveaway. All right. Here we go. Here's two more. Here's a Valvoline limited edition. I think this was in a Mark Martin package, rip and wrap, and then a chrome blue Rattling wrap. I'm sorry, Rattling wrap. They make the names so close together, it's hard. So here we go. Two of them. There he is. Okay. Didn't expect that one from you, Darius. I think you're just trying to win the boss debate. It's all good. Any Mega Bass 110? No, but I got some jerking baits. I got some jerking baits. All right. 63 people in here. Mark Martin. Darius. Where's Darius' spot? I got you. Darius goes in. All right. Last couple lipless for the moment. I think these are Berkeley Frenzies. I'm not sure. Whatever. We're going to put these out there. Both baits. The jerkin hat. Oh, yeah. I got the jerkin hat. I know where Darius lives. He knows where I live, so it makes the shipping thing real easy. Rated 10th gen. Thank you, sir. Before not, half the bait room would be Darius's. Dude, his balsa collection is good grief. My mouth waters. I'm not gonna lie. By the way, Darius, I found a Ronnie B love plug. A guy messaged me. I've got a Ronnie B love plug coming in chartreuse and purple. Now it's not in perfect shape, but number one, that's one of the rarest balsa baits to find. And for it to be in that color, yeah, I gave $100 for it. I ain't gonna lie. All right, let's see what I got down here below. Oh, how about some Shad Wraps? How about some Shad Wraps? Do some little combos on these guys. Do a jointed Shad Wrap combo. About a bluegill Shad Wrap combo. There we go. That'd be nice. Instead of walking around the bait room, I'm trying to see what I got here by my feet. All right, jointed shad wraps. We got this color shad, and then this one. Any red 10XDs? I might, balls. I might. All right, two jointed shad wrap number fives. Two different shad colors. Here we go. Two jointed shad wraps. We'll go do some bait. We'll go do some bait walking here in just a minute. Our next follower giveaway will be at 3:30. Thank you, Daryl. Yes, they do. They made Delta Red in a 10XD, Levi. They made it in an 8XD as well. Sure did. All right. Crawdad, Shad Wrap number 8. Crawdad, Shad Wrap number 8. Shad Wrap number 8 in Crawdad. Probably one of the best colors, if not the best. Any grub worm packs? Sir, I don't. No grubber. But you made a first purchase, and I'll get you a free bait with your purchase. Thank you. Whew. Hank Cherry, I really thought about picking him for fantasy fishing. All right, giveaway winner on the Clover Balsa is West Coast Chris. Congratulations, dog. Bar giveaway number 1. Thank you so much. That's crazy. If Hank's grubbing, make grubs great again. I'm not watching bass. All right, 2 bluegill shad wrap number 5s, I believe. Bluegill shad wrap 5 deep, shad wrap shallow 5 in bluegill. Here we go. 2 shad wraps. I'm actually surprised the shad wrap didn't play. I think if a lot of the ice was gone and melted, you would have seen a shad wrap play at one point. Balls. Thank you, balls. Any other, y'all got any more suggestions before I go walking around? Oh, Vixens. Yeah. Give me 1 second. Here you go. Here's 2 more shad wraps. Here we go. Shad wrap 5s or 6. I believe these are actually 6s, but that's that these are made in Ireland. That's Shad Wrap Elite or something like that. It's not balsa. Pre-wrap warts, I don't have any. I'm all out. Here we go. 2 of these little shad wraps. Yeah, I think these are glass shad wraps, actually. Maybe. I don't know. They made a different version. These hooks are a little old, so Hype Man's gonna take them down. Thank you, sir. Ugh. Let's see what else I got. Oh yeah, Vixens. These are custom painted by Bag 5 Baits. Here we go. Here's a Citrus Gen 3 Vixen, custom painted by Bag 5 Baits. Here we go. 15 seconds. We've only got a few of these left. I mean, the regular colors of Gen 3s are selling for $20, $25. So nothing wrong with a Vixen Gen 3. BJ, thank you, sir. Next one. Dude, Bag 5 is amazing. Blue Glimmer in the Vixen. Let's see if I got any more left. This could be the last one I got. This might be the last blue glimmer I've got left. No, I got one more left. Here we go. Blue glimmer. Blue glimmer vixen. I'll be honest, still they fish really good. I actually threw one quite a bit this fall, and I caught a lot of fish on it. I don't know if the sound's really that much different, Wes. To be honest with you, West Coast Chris, thank you. Supposedly the Gen 3's the exact bait is the Gen 1, according to um Josh Heron at Reaction Innovation. Says same internal stuff, same plastic, the line tie. I don't know. All right, here's another citrus. The Gen has echo. I don't know. I know the Gen 2s definitely sound different, but the Gen 3, this is the last. I mean, he catches fish. So here we go. And so paycheck and the Gen 1 Vixen is the same bait. Supposedly so is the tickle. That was citrus Gen 3 here. Thank you, wise guy. All right. Screw it. We'll run two more Vixens. Actually, I got three left, so we might as well just go ahead and get them out of the way. This is my last blue glimmer Vixen. Last blue glimmer Vixen. Here we go. 15 seconds. Dude, that citrus is nasty. Look at Hellabass baits going on. Froggy, thank you, sir. You know what? I'm going to do it. Both my last two Vixens I got for sale, Gen 3s, custom painted in citrus. You're going to get two of them. Both of them. Ready? Go. Y'all better hit that custom bid up. Somebody's getting really. Oh, wise guy. Hey, first purchase Texas Captain Chunk. Congratulations. I'll get you a free bait with both them Vixens, my man. That's my last two. So any Vixens I run from now on are probably going to be OGs. All right, let's go walk around. Let me grab an empty box somewhere. Let's go put some stuff in boxes. What do you guys want? Y'all want lipless? Y'all want deep crank, shell cranks? Y'all want balsa baits? 10XD or DTs? Okay, I definitely got DTs. I don't know what kind of crazy colors I got. I don't need these divider tabs anymore. Saltwater reels? No, sir, I don't. Spring cranks. All right. Lucky Craft traps. Ooh, okay. All right. Let's go walking in the bait room. If I can get out of here. Oh, let's look at all this balsa. Whew. That'd be for a new show. Looky here. I just got these in. Anybody got any luck on the hot up Judy fish? I just bought those. So those aren't for giveaway or anything. Look at all that Lucky Craft. Should we find a Lucky Craft trap in here? Think we got an RTO in here? Oh, snap, boys. How about that one in the pack? See if I got a red one in here. I thought I did. Thought I had a TO crawl. How about an LV 500? Screw it. All right, let me put them up there. I really was going to run those separate. All right, let's go over here. Mid-depth crankbaits. All right, here's some more traps. Looky here. There's a good Rapala. Put that in the box. Here's some more Raven Red spots. You guys want Raven Red? There's another Raven Red. There's a nice bluegill Rapala lipless. Put that in there. How about a bleeding red eye shad? Bleeding red eye shad. Uh, here's another. So this is how you know you got a good one when they got that butyrane. I can't sell something scratched up like that. I will be making some bulk deals eventually on all these chrome baits. Screw it, I'll do. Here we go. There's a chrome blue rattle trap. I don't know what that is, but it sounds good. Oh, that's a big super spot. Here we go. Here's some more spots. I'm listening here. 1.5 and 2.5s. All right. I've got so many. Let's do. Oh man, barking spider just freaking hit me like crazy. Look at that. That's a good looking little Rapala. Well, I can't get it out, and I don't want to keep going with it. Here we go. There's another chrome blue spot. All right. Anything in here? All right. See what's in here. Golly. Here's a good DD22 and Bumblebee. How about that? DD22 and Bumblebee. There's a pose. Somebody's wanting to pose. We're going to have to clean this guy up. Got to clean that guy up. I'm looking here. Tell you what, I'll give you 3 Benjamins for that Lucky Craft. I spent one. Here's some jerkin baits. Here we go. Here's a little birth. Any interest in the jerkin baits? Really don't. Here we go. Here's a Lucky Craft jerk bait. Get that Lucky Craft out of there. See what else we got in the jerkin baits. X Wrap. That's a good bait. There's a Rogue. X Wrap. Some Yozuri down there. I'm trying to look at the comments too. Any no live bait needing? I do not have none. That gold X wrap. Yeah. There's a gold husky. There's 2 gold X wraps, and there's actually I put a husky jerk in that box. Uh, how about a gold blackback robe? Why not? All right, I'm gonna keep going. See what we can find. Somebody said 10XDs, so I got a silly amount of shad wraps in here. Here we go. Look at that. This is those Yozuris. I hate doing this because I can't ever get the freaking hooks out. Here we go. There's a glass shad wrap X wrap. Subwalks? I don't think so. Let's see what's in this box here. Oh, big cranks. There's an 8XD and splatterback. Let's throw that guy in there. Ooh, there's a really good. It's a really good. That's a Series 5, I believe. Yep, that's a Series 5 in a citrus with a really dark back. Throw that guy in there. See what else? Chartreuse powder blue. Gotta have that one. That's a 5XD. Z Boss. There's a nice Z Boss. How about some frogs? Put them frogs in there. Let's see. We got a lot of stuff in here. Oh, somebody said 10XDs, dog. Look what we got here. What is this? Oh, this is the Academy version 10XD. Here we go. 10XD in splatterback. 10XD in citrus. 10XD in sexy shad. Throw on in there. Hell, we'll put this Academy thing in there. That's a giant freaking bait. All right. See what we got in here. Let's another box. Uh-oh. Look at here, boys. Look at here. There's a shallow Rapala. I believe that's a Rapala crank and wrap. Subs. Bill Norman's deep little ends in here. It's a good deep little end. Black and yellow in the 10XD box. That was a Academy. Let's get some of these Normans. About a old school Strike King balsa right there. Got to clean these up, but suspending fat-free shad. Yeah, let's get some suspending fat-free shad. I will show y'all the power. There's another balsa Strike King that's got a crack in it. This one does not. It's a great looking balsa king from Strike King. Here's an old deep little end. Check this out. Woo. Old deep little end. It's an old deep little end right there. All right. I know I got even more deep divers somewhere. See what's in this box. Oh, look at here. How about a man's? You here? Get that Rapala. Here's another. Look here, a goldfish. Look at that goldfish shad wrap. Here's a spook. Random spook. And here's another Lucky Craft jerkbait. There's a We Are Squibber. Here's another man's. I think this is a -8. Um, Look at here. All right. More big cranks. Look at this guy. What is that? Is that a Demiki? No. Yeah, here's a nice Z-Boss. Here's an 8XD. Here's a Z-Boss 25. All right. I got enough stuff for a little bit. I got enough stuff for a little bit. God almighty. Got a problem. I gotta put my phone down for a second. All right. All right, doing another giveaway here in just a minute. In about 5 minutes, we're going to do another follower giveaway. You see the homers. All right. Here we go. Lucky Craft in the package. Lucky Craft LV RTO. Lucky Craft RTO 1.5, 150 TO gill. I do, dog. I need a lot of stuff. Here we go. RTO 150 TO gill. You said, Ron, Lucky Craft lipless. I got one. Dude, that's Baitman code. I might have extra bullfish. Thank you, J Mitch. All right. Flake Ghost Sunfish LV 500. Okay. Flake Ghost Sunfish LV 500 in the pack. Yeah, dude, I got to clean it. It's really bad. I just need to sell everything and then it take care of itself. Hype man with the deal of the night, probably. Thank you, sir. All right. 10XDs were caught. Let me make sure I got enough bags for these 10XDs. Because I have to put them in individual big bags. All right. 10XD. These are like $18, Brandon. And you can look at the lip of that. That one's perfect. 10XD, Sexy Shad. Let's go. 10XD, Sexy Shad. Let's go. And by the way, the next buyer giveaway is this John Hott custom balls debate. Thank you, Zane. First purchase, you'll get a free bait with your order, by the way. Thank you, sir. It is time to walk the dog. My dog Unfortunately, got into Neely's Squishmallow this morning and decided the cat Squishmallow needed a butt whooping and is no longer with us. 8XD Chartreuse Powder Blue. Is that the GOAT Strike King Deep Crank color? Definitely catches them. I've thought about doing like 100 baits and doing like 30 seconds, no sudden death, and just letting them go. Thank you, Nathan. I really like the 8. Some guys don't, but I like the 8. This year, supposedly they bid it really good. The 6 and the 10's my favorite, but that's a special bite here on Kentucky Lake. When they get on that 10XD, there ain't nothing better. There's not a whole lot of, yeah, 8 pulls a whole lot easier. Look at here. I don't know what model this is. This is a big ass Academy crankbait. Big ass Academy, almost like a Cloud 25. What part of the lake do I fish? I fish from Blood River North, pretty much. We're gonna have a 10-foot diving crankbait for $1. $2 to balls. Hell yeah. You're right, Darius. The Z Boss is probably the most easy pulling deep crankbait. Now that Dredger 25 pulls really easy too. It's just got a smaller profile. Oh, you're in Dover? You know Richie Head? I play cards with Richie. Really good dude. I think he's actually starting up a golf shop with Billy Levan. Really nice guy. I've been playing cards with him for the last month or two. And I'm going to donate some stuff to the Chuckhead tournament and to his club. All right, 10XD in Splatterback. 10XD in Splatterback. Here we go. Now, this is a great color. I think Bagley was the first to do it. And then it really popped off with Bandit. And then, of course, Strike King and other companies follow. But Splatterback's a good one. Thank you, Nathan. All right, it's time for follower giveaway. Time for follower giveaway. All right. What do I have here for the followers? 6 cents, Curve 55 crankbait, Spanish bone. We're going to give that away to the followers. Follower giveaway number 3 is live. A little 6 cents, Curve 55, great wintertime bait. This Junior loves this bait, by the way. It's his favorite crankbait. We went to Lake X, and I was getting tackle ready, and he told me to tie this on, and he wore them out from the bank. So, all right, keep going. Z-Boss 25. This color is called Tennessee River. I've lost my I've lost my damn scissors I had. My daughter probably come in here to get them for herself. So I had to get an old case toothpick. All right, Z-Boss 25. This color is called Tennessee River. Pink lemonade. No, sir. Yes, they are still making these. Bass Mooch purchase Profound Outdoors. They're still be making the Z-Bosses. Run that dirty pose like it is. All right, I get it. If that's what you want, just fishing. Thank you. Great deal on the Z-Boss 25. Does have listen, it does have some rash on it. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't realize that. So if that's a problem for you, let me know. That's my fault for not disclosing that. I try to make sure I let people know everything. So otherwise, it's in good shape. Little ground on the bill, but dude, Z-Boss is $12. You got it for 6. And I would change the hooks. Man, I didn't notice that. Change the hooks on that. All right. I just want to make sure I don't want to mislead anybody. I'm not here to try to get $30 for stuff that's only worth 10, or $10 for stuff that's worth 5. I try to be real upfront with guys. All right, so here's a 10XD. The bill is like new. It's got a little dust on it. Awesome. You know what we do? We awesome it. We make it awesome. Sometimes the baits are dirty just because they sit in a tackle box. In the plastic, they rub each other, get their little bills dirty. Rubbing your baits together. There we go. She's as good as new now. Citrus 10XD. If I could buy hooks in bulk, I would most definitely wouldn't mind new hooking baits. You know, I would just have to hire a high school kid to do it. Thank you, Nathan. I'm not against that. I tried to get some owners. Actually, if I wanted some owner hooks, I could get them in bulk. 34 people in the giveaway, guys. Get in at 6 cents curve 55. I know I gave away socks and other things. If I give away all my Sakamana shads, I may not be able to use them this spring. And I paid for them. I bought them from Tackle Warehouse. All right, somebody said run that dirty pose. I can't do that, Wes. I've got to at least give it a shot. This pose is nasty dirty. I've got a pose elites. I've got some pose elites somewhere. Oh my gosh. Okay, this one somebody has drilled this. It's cleaned up really good, by the way. But it's been drilled, weighted in the front, which was a trick a lot of guys did with these pose back in the day, and DB3s. Oh man, this thing cleaned awesome. Now look at her. Look at that. It has been weighted in the front. Here we go. Yeah, look at that. Oh, pose. I believe that's a 400. Change the hooks. Wes come in there hot at the last minute. Thank you, Wes. But anytime something's been modified, I like to let guys know. These come out of South Carolina, so this dude fished Lake Murray a lot. Dude, that I haven't. I'll be honest. That's not a custom paint job. That's a post paint job. I've not seen many of those. All right, giveaway winner is Widget. Oh, Levi. I'm gonna have to send him a 6 cents curve 55. Thank you, Levi. Give that to Levi Jr. Let him fish that behind you. All right. What else we got here? Here's another Z Boss. Another Z Boss. I believe this is a Z Boss 22, maybe. Doesn't say on the bottom. Or Z Boss 20, kind of chartreuse brownback. Oh, speedworm. I think we got some speedworms for him. Z Boss. I believe it's a 20. Doesn't even say. This has got to be an older one. The new ones have it all labeled. Chartreuse brownback. It's a Randy Haynes color if I ever seen it. Darius. Darius likes the Z Boss. The man spends more time on Kentucky Lake than many guides. And I will not sell Darius's waypoints. I've had people ask me. I will not share his information. Here we go. Any more deep? Last big deep crank for the moment. 8XD in splatterback. 8XD in splatterback. We'll do one more follower giveaway at 4 o'clock. Any cannonball weights? Sir, I don't. Sir, I don't. Boom. Thank you, sir. All right. Would you guys like me to run some balsa baits? I can run some balsa baits if you're here. I got some Normans here. I got some jerking baits. I got some lipless. Let's see what I got in special box down here. Looky here. Looky here. Mm-hmm. Any hats like I have on? No, sir. You'll have to go to 6centsfishing.com. That's where you can get this. Or you can go over to KentuckyLakeThreadCompany.com. He's got some awesome smallmouth hats. And he's my buddy. Also home of the jerkin hat. Ooh, custom deep little end. Hello. Painted by Jim Harder. Darren Reed, I don't know if you know who makes this. Love that little balsa bait. I got two of those guys. Got this beautiful color right here. And then, look at that little red balsa. Some little custom little earls. Let's just get this. Look at this. Don't know who makes that. Hey man, thanks. You can get them. They're on 6centsfishing.com. Uh, use my discount code Baitman. It should be under the new headwear. I just got it like last week. All right. I've kind of skipped over what I was really wanting to do. Got some old school baits here, some new school stuff. Awesome, Pat. Thank you, man. I enjoy doing Facebook stuff, social media. All right. I don't know who makes this balsa bait. I really don't. Looks really good. It's a nice red. It says 1cc on the back. So maybe you might be familiar with that builder. I'm not. But great little red. Got a lake sand lip in it. Needs some splits and a hook. Here we go. I'm fixing to have to go potty, and I'm bringing out my jerkin hat. Really good. Almost looks like a tip. Almost looks like a chick magnet. Thank you, Warren. All right. Let's do this guy. Look at that balsa bait. Not sure who makes that. Dude, last night killed me, Crumb. Look at that guy. Don't know who makes that. Has a little tick in it. Great looking bait. Nice balsa bait. Let's run it. It's almost got like a smaller tap body. I'm not sure who makes this, buddy. Not sure who makes that. Darius might. Thank you, Wes. You can never go wrong with a balsa bait. This water warm up another, I don't know, 5 degrees. I'll be throwing the balsa. I think I'm going to get out there this week. I've got to. Of course, the warmest days it's supposed to rain. Blows my mind. We got to get out there and get the old scope dialed in. All right. Look at this. This is a little Earl VIP. Virtually indestructible plastic. Almost like a little blueback herring color. Really cool. This is a Suddeth little Earl. Dude, he's more than the Carl. He's like Epic Eric's stepbrother. Also a great dude. And his wife is good people too. Little Earl. Little Earl for $5. Little Earl is a good bait. Very underrated. Very tight wiggle on them things. All right. Here's another little Earl. Look at this guy. Look at these little spots. Yeah, so this thing's really good around riprap. Like a brown, bone, and black spots. And these were painted on. We've done one before. It's hard with me working afternoons, Levi. It's really hard. Here we go. Maybe one day I can go back to day or night shift. But the problem is it actually works out really good on the family for me working afternoons. Thank you, Just Fishing. We've got a great package coming. All right. Norman, deep little N. Old school bandits, man, I do not. I'm really low. Deep little N, citrus shad. Yeah, during COVID, when nobody was doing anything, I really wasn't working much. That worked out really, really good. Deep little N and citrus. Wow, y'all gonna let this thing go dirt cheap. Thank you, Boone. Great buy. Great buy. Hank Cherry dropped 27 pounds. Dude, he's a hammer. He is a hammer. Almost picked him in fantasy fishing. All right, here's another deep little N. Suspend. Deep little N suspend in sexy shad. Deep little N suspend in sexy shad. Let's go. Deep little N in sexy shad suspend. My hair's falling out. I ain't gonna have nothing left on my birthday. Goodbyes tonight. Thank you, Clay. Got really quiet in my house. All right. Here's a really good looking older deep little N. It's got the scale pattern underneath. Don't see these too often. It's the older deep little N, Smoky Joe, I believe that's the color. Yeah. Pearl green back. Got the red eyes on it. Deep little N. Oh, Caden. He's a first time buyer. He's gonna get a free bait with his order. Thank you, Caden. That was dog. All right. That was number 68. What should we do for number 69? Here we go. I think this is awesome. Love the looks of this bait. Probably shouldn't move this one. I don't know who the maker is. It's LBB. It says Bannies. I believe Bannies or Bennies. LBB-1. Beavers. I think I got. This is a beautiful color. There is a few little scuffs on this thing, but needs some hooks. Really great size. Hmm. All right, here we go. It's got a rattle in it too, by the way. Y'all can hear that? Oof. I like that, right? Got a little purple. I mean, y'all can see any imperfections in this. I'm not saying it's perfect, but thank you, Wes. And actually, I'll be honest, dog, you're on a crankbait fast enough. I ain't gonna see any Rapala OGs. Um, yeah, I think I got one. I think I got one in the package. Buddy, give me just a minute. I'll have to go get it. All right, now I don't know who makes this balsa bait. It's not a Wally G, I know that. Very similar in size to like a Petey, maybe even bigger. Full blue back, really good looking. Almost reminds me of a Gary D's bait, but it's not a D's bait. Yes, I've got some traps, Sasha. I've got a lot of rattle traps. But I'll run some here in a minute. Great handmade balsa bait right here. It might be a CP. It may be. I think it is. Darius. Matter of fact, if I got a CP out of my personal box and looked at that, I think we'd have a match. And I'm pretty sure when I bought this, the guy said there were some CPs in there. That makes sense. Put this in Darius's box here. All right. Here's another one of those boxes with the rattle. What's up, Sam? Again, this is almost like a copper green shad, maybe, but you can see where there's a little, crazing there from the clear coat. Standing in a light case. I love Casey's. Dude, their jalapeno popper puffs are amazing. Here we go. I don't know who makes this, but man, I don't know. It's got that rattle in there. Ooh, that's a good looking little color. 55 guys in here right now. Thank you so much, guys, for a Sunday evening. I really appreciate it. Darius, thank you, sir. All right. What else we got? Let's run some. Here we go. Here's an old school Strike King, Chartreuse Blue Glitter Balsa King. This is like before the XD series. Bill Dance pimped these out. Here we go. Balsa King, Strike King. I thought I had one up on my display back here. Jay Davis, thank you, sir. Back when Strike King was based out of Memphis, Carterville, Tennessee. All right. Zara Spook. There we go. See if we need to wipe her down. We might have to wipe her down. Any more Shimano boxes? I do, but they're full. So I gotta get them unfull. Give me just a minute, maybe. They're just a pain in the ass to ship. And I don't want them busting, so I've got to put all kinds of foam in there. But if a guy orders a bunch of baits, I can put the baits in the box. Uh, chrome black back, original Zara Spook. Has a little bit of rash on it, but nothing crazy. I'll tell you what, if you want one, Chuck, I will run one. Give me just a minute. Original Zara Spook top water. Nobody on the Spook. All right. Well, I'll put that in the buyer's giveaway then. Lucky Craft, Pointer 78 Aurora Black. Somebody has put a suspend strip on this. Pointer 78 Aurora Black with a suspend strip. Here we go. 15 seconds. Pointer 78 with a feather treble and a suspend strip on the butt. We're letting things go cheap tonight, boys. Let's go. Thank you, Boone. $4 for a Lucky Craft. Great buy. Great buy. All righty. Well, that may not be the last one. We got any Bill Dance fans? Let me clean these guys up. All right, so this is going to be the power. Look how dirty this guy is. This is the power of awesome. All you need is a paper towel. Oh my God. Suspending fat free shad. Unlocked. Oh my. Oh my. Now, look at her. Look at her shine like brand new. Like brand new. This still has a little dirt spot on it, but it's gone now. Toothbrush works good too, but I feel like a paper towel really it buffs it too. All right, here we go. Build Ant suspending fat free shad pearl hologram. This is actually the the fingerling size. Here we go. Build Ants fat free suspender pearl hologram. Great freaking bait. Brian made his first purchase. Thank you, Brian. I'll get you a free bait with your purchase as well. I'm trying to move fast. Normally, I grab them. I usually send out bombers, rattle traps, stuff like that. Anytime you make a first purchase, that way, you feel special about buying. And this way of my way of saying thank you. All right, we got another one. This is just a regular one. It's not a suspender. I gotta clean her up. Get her a little cleaner rooski. I have to say, Mike Russell at Back Five Baits is the one that put me on to the Totally Awesome. And I gotta give credit where it's due. He said, "Dude, this is the best freaking cleaner." Because he cleans a lot of baits to custom paint. You know what I mean? He doesn't sandblast, but he strips paint and all that, and he'll clean a bunch of stuff up. He said, "Dude, you got to use this. It's so good." And I don't know if it's anything special, but what I should do is rebottle it and call it bait juice and mark it for $2. All right, here you go. Here's another Build Ants fat free shad pearl holographic. This is not the suspender. I do know Jack York. Great dude. Jack's absolute hammer. He throws that Jank Juice crush too. Jack, you tell Jack I said hello. He'll know who you're talking about. I, I would like to fish with him because I'm a small guy and Jack is like offensive tackle size, and I think it would make for a hilarious video. Jack's a great jerkbait fisherman. I gotta take a break for just a second. I gotta go use the pate. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. I think I'm gonna get something special. I think I want to get something special. because I'm feeling generous. How about a Lucky Craft RTO 2.5 Takahiro 2.5 TO chartreuse in the package. Here you go. 2.5 Lucky Craft TO in a package. So the guys that don't know, the only difference between the RC and the TOs is the name on the back. Now after that, they were changed. Texas Captain, thank you, sir. All right. Old school baits. Oh, let's see. Someone asked for some traps. Let's run some Raven Reds. Two Raven Red spots. Two Raven Red spots. Here you go. Cordell, Raven Red spots. Two of them. Here we go. And run it together. Raven Red spots. You know what? They put damn good hooks on a spot compared to a rattle trap. Two together. Thank you, Wes. $2 a piece. Think I'll probably call it at 100 baits or 100 sales. I always do. 'Cause I forgot. I sold a bunch of soft plastics. I used to would sell and sell and sell, and then it'd take me forever to get them shipped. I really like 100 baits. Keeps me shipping. Here we go. Just going random right now, baby. Whatever I can grab. Screw it. How about a couple Spro mini frogs, spinny mini popping frogs, sexy shad, and the red frog. Here we go. Two Spro frogs, mini popping frog. I think it's the 55. Two Spro mini popping frog. Great pond bait right here. These are like $10, brand new. Just fishing. Thank you, sir. And anytime you guys want to see anything or you're looking for something, let me know. That way I do not have any Teckle Sprinkler frogs, but I do have a bunch of Booyah toad toters or toad runners. I've got a bunch of those. Okay, in on another Shimano. I'll empty one out. Before I'm done, I'll do another Shimano box. Let's see here. There we go. Just picking them up. Strike King 5XD Chartreuse Powder Blue. 5XD Chartreuse Powder Blue. Not a Series 5 by 85 XD. Any Booyah quarter ounce traps? I do not believe so. I don't even think Booyah made a quarter ounce. Could be wrong. I thought they made a 5/8 and a 3/4 in the one knocker. Could be wrong. Yeah, so I know a lot of guys like them in a pond. It's a I know Zach Burge throws it quite a bit. Any 3/16 or quarter ounce jig heads? I do, but I'd have to sort through a bunch of stuff. So not today, but I will go through. Are you wanting like shaky heads or like are you wanting shaky heads or are you wanting like minnow heads? Minnow hooks? No, I don't. All right. How about some mans? Here's a couple mans. We'll clean these up real quick. This is a baby -8 in brown crawl, double stamped baby -8. I do have some owner shaky heads. I do have Lucky Craft. All right, here we go. -8 double stamped brown crawdad. I mean, why not? I got some owner shaky. Yeah, I can run some Lucky Craft jerk baits. Give me just a minute. All right, thank you, Chamberlain. Let me run some of the stuff that's in front of me, and we'll get her did. I'm only gonna run to 100 baits. Cherry wins fishing a grub. Badass. Make grubs great again. And I've got a bunch of grubs. Like that's the old school winter technique. Was he fishing around a bridge or riprap, or was he fishing around grass? I haven't been watching. Here's another man's -8 in a shad color. Grass. Interesting. Dude, that is an old school technique. I would say that's the most old school bait that's won a tournament in a long time. Is just a damn grub. Like I said, that's what people fish in the winter time before the Kitech deal came out. Before the ball head swim bait was a ball head grub. Zoom Fat Albert grub is a bass catch machine. It absolutely is. So all you guys fishing the BFLs, scopers, the scopers will be getting grubs after the 3 hours. All right. What was called for? Shimano box, some Lucky Craft. Oh, how about hell yeah? How about a couple Little Johns and a Fritz side? Oh, damn, I wish that one broke. Found some Fritz sides. Damn, I keep finding deep crankbaits everywhere. You just knock it all out right here. Here's another Shimano box I'm going to sell. Run one of these hats, the jerkin hat. This is you get this one on Kentucky Lake Thread Company. This one's not 6 cents. My buddy Jordan Hartman over at Kentucky Lake Thread Company, he makes this. I'm trying to get him to make me like 4 for a whatnot show. So yeah, absolutely. Here we go. Look here, we got a bunch of live pointers. All this is all Lucky Craft jerkin baits. I'm not selling this one. Sorry. We've got a bunch of OG live pointers in there. Yeah, I thought I would put the jerkin hat on. Dude, bunch of live pointers. Uh, this is a red Shimano box. This one's good. So the red, you have two sizes over here. Dude, I'd love to have a stroking one. I'd sent that to my buddy Jordan. He liked it. So Phil, if we do that, I'll give you credit on that. So this has got the big slots, for like spooks, vixens, whatever. And then it's got this. So you can put big jerk baits, small jerks. You can jerk it how you want to. This one, there's no crack in the lid. It is a little dirty. Let's see how good let's put a totally awesome on the lid. Oh my God. Clean it up for you here. It's like new. Dang. Good shape now. Red Shimano box. Here we go. Yeah, you can. Kentucky Lake Hats just came out with a badass Smallies lid. Yeah, Kentucky Lake Thread Company got a Smallies lid. They also got a one knocker lid he just dropped. It's badass. It's a Raven Red one knocker. All right, here we go. Shimano box, 15 seconds, the red. These go for quite a bit of money. Of all whoa. BJ, you're the man. I got a green one too. I got a green one. Let's. I'm gonna run what's left on my table, and well, you know what, Texas Captain Chuck, I'm in a good mood today. Really good mood. Let me debate this box. Let me find a box to throw this crap in. Damn. Where's another box? Hold on just a second, Captain Chuck. There's got to be an empty jerk box. I think we can stuff in. I got a green one. I'm going to run it too. Why not? Dude, all these boxes, and I can't find a box empty enough to put damn dirt bag in. What the hell? Oh, there's another Lucky Craft. Give me just a minute. This one's in really good shape. I'm gonna have to find some boxes to ship these in. All right. This is a really good box for the like divisions and 110s. I got some little Johns. I'll clean it up for you. This one's in really good shape, BJ. Anybody. This is the green one. This one's really good for Vision 110s, slender pointers, Rapalas. It's in pretty dang good shape. Clean it up here. Latches, double check the latches. Yeah, latches are good. Yeah, I will. Here we go. Last Shimano box I got. I might have a couple more, but the last one I got right now. Here we go. This holds 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 18 baits. And also, it has a 12-inch measuring board on it. A lot of people don't realize. Jay, Mitch. Dang, son. All right. Thank you guys. You guys. All right. Let's go back to baits. I'm going to run it to 100, and then we're going to do a buyer's giveaway. All right. Lucky Craft. Pointer 100. 100 SP American Shed. Is this the GOAT Lucky Craft color? I think it is. Yeah. I would say Ghost Minnow and this American Shed are the two Lucky Craft colors that just changed the game. Period. And Chartreuse Shed's up there as well. Boom. Thank you, sir. And by the way, guys, I'll be doing Whatnot again next Sunday night. I gotta throw more. I gotta start getting rid of more soft plastics and jigs. Still got tons of hard baits. Corner 78 Pearl IU. Actually, this is smaller than a 78. It's like the 65, I believe. Well, these things are dark dongs, and I can't get them. Here we go. Pointer 78 SP Nikishi. You need the hat? Dude, get on KentuckyLakeThreadCompany.com. Check them out. It's my buddy. It's a local business. He started it, and I just helping him out. I said I need a jerkin hat, and I sent him the design. This was my design, and I went with it. R. Smith, thank you. First purchase, you'll get you a free bait in your shipment. Garrett, I'm thinking about it. If the weather won't be dog shit, I will. I gotta also make sure my work isn't. It'll be a last minute deal for me. Run a purple and yellow X wrap. I'd love to, Boone, but I can't. All right, here's another Pointer 78 Pearl IU. Pearl IU. Lucky Crab. Pointer 78. What if I had a slender pointer in the package? There is still a lot of ice on the lake, Garrett. What's the Spro Little Johns I have? I think citrus, chartreuse, greenback, maybe some others. Just off the top of my head. That that is that. Hey, last time Gunnersville. How about George Cochran won Gunnersville on this color right here and this Lucky Craft in a Pointer 100 in the year 2004. George Cochran, Lake Gunnersville, and told people he was using a Strike King. You're going catching tomorrow, Darius. Is what you're doing. All right. How about some old school live pointers? Oh, somebody's want Little John. Here we go. Here's a Little John right here. Chartreuse greenback. Little John 55. I don't remember. That was a long time ago. Good hook. I was here when he went on Kentucky Lake because him and my dad talked the night before the tournament and after. It was super nice. And Mike Otten made a top 10 at that Gunnersville. He actually had like a 28-pound bag the first. He was in the top three. That's why I went. That was a crazy tournament. I actually fished. I got to fish that tournament as a. They didn't have marshals, but they had co-anglers at that time, and Mark Davis's co did not get to go. And Trip Weldon said, "Do you want to fish?" I'm like, "No." He's or observe. He needed an observer. I was like, "He's like, you want to go fishing today?" I'm like, "I don't really have any rods or reels," and it was cold, nasty. He said, "Well, if you want to go out with Mark Davis, come on." I said, "Okay," and it was awesome. All right. How about a Frittside 5? Frittside 5 and Fire Tiger. Frittside 5 and Fire Tiger. Just doing some randoms here. Hellabass. Waited for the Frittside. Frittside 5 and Fire Tiger. Thank you, Jim. No glides. Actually, I do have a glide bait. I do have a glide bait. But you probably haven't ever heard of it. See if this gets your loins going. Where are my OGs at? How about a Lucky Craft, a real California in the package? This is a real California 178. This color is called Pearl Threadfin Shad. It's supposed to imitate a female trout. It's actually multi-jointed. Dude, I like Jonathan. I catch a lot of damn rattle trap fish in there. It was crossing my mind the other day. I might run that. If you want it, we can run it, but that's really about the only that's a multi-joiner. Well, that bait was around way before Arashi. I would start it at $1, Hunter. But all right, let's run a couple more deep little ends. All right, this was painted, custom painted by Jim Harder. Deep little end, kind of a pearl bronze back. All right, I'll run it in a minute. Just a second. Dude, they got fish that big in Kentucky and Tennessee. I promise Kentucky Lakes put out some 10 pounders. You'd be surprised how many 3 or 4 pound bass that eat a bait that size. Think you do. The biggest misconception in fishing is only big bass eat those big baits. Randall will tell you how many 15 inchers that eat a magnum spoon. A lot. And my man Randall has caught a lot of fish on a magnum spoon. All right. Here's another. Dude, this is beautiful. I mean, they understand size, I think, but nothing's going to, you know, I've caught some 12-inch bass on the mag catwalk. It's that internal feeding mechanism. I think it just tells them to eat. You know, I mean, I've seen short people try to fight people that are twice their size. So here we go. Another custom deep little end painted by Jim Harder. Love this kind of a moon glow color. Catch most of your bass on jig heads and grub worm. Hell yeah. Yeah, dude. Rayburn's an awesome lake. Thank you, Thiel. Good deal on that. That's a that's a good looking bait. And the opposite, you can catch really giant bass on really little baits. You know, when they hungry, they hungry. I'll run that Lucky Craft for you, bud. Let me. I don't know what those even go for. Let me look it up on the eBizzler real quick. Golly, my stomach's growling. I'm ready. What time's the Super Bowl start, by the way? Time's that Super Bowl 5:30 Central Time or Eastern Time? Ah, damn, real California. Now I want to show you guys something. We're going to start this at $1, but I want to show you guys something on eBay here. This is not. It's on eBay for $37. It's listed. It's listed. This is the one. That's the 128. So let's go down. $35. I'm looking for a real California. Ooh, $90. That doesn't mean so. Lucky Craft Real California. I'm gonna get it even narrower. Those aren't sales prices. 178. All right. So here we go. This is what the Real California is listed at. So this is I'm giving y'all some education. Yes, you got to go over here and go to you got to go to sold for. It's easier to do on mobile. Um, where is it? Sold items. I don't hardly ever use condition, new, used. Hellabass, help me out. Sort by uh, to the left. All no advanced, and we go over here, and we're going to go to should be sold, recently sold. I don't know why I can't find it. I can find it on mobile. Oh, here we go. This will work. Completed items. This is what they actually sold for, dog. There's four of them for 170. This is not the real California, but that's really how you do eBay. Back up. All right. I'd rather do it on mobile, but you guys get what I'm saying. You can't go by eBay list prices. You've got to go by sold items. So if I type in on eBay right now, original Vixen, you see baits listed for $200-300, and people go, "Oh, they're on eBay for $200-300. They're on eBay for $200-300." No, they're not. They're listed on eBay. You go to the sold items, they don't sell that high. So, all right, let me grab this bait from this guy. All right, 178 millimeter. We do have. So I'm going to start this at $1. Start this at $1. Pearl threadfin shad. Here we go. Just a 3 jointed bait. Great trout looker. Trying to be nice, not trying to make a bunch of money. Let's just put it up there for the guy. Somebody said it did sell for 35-40 on eBay. Crankenstein. Oh, wow. Sniped. Thank you, wise guy. Wow. And that's the only one of those I got. All right. I'm going to do a few more baits, and we're going to do the buyer's giveaway, a John Hott Bossa bait. All right. Live pointers. We're going to go fast. Lucky Craft live pointer. See if you guys remember these baits. Hellabass is going to buy it. So I've heard guys like they trolling these things. Thank you, Nathan. 57 people in here, guys. Y'all have stayed with me all night or afternoon. I really appreciate it. What's the deal on those date? How are people? Yeah. So the only way I catch them is fishing it really fast. Uh, it's not a bait that I like to want it sit there like a rogue. I've heard guys are like swimming these like a Seagull swimmer. Aurora Black live pointer. This is live pointer 95. I've heard they're like fishing it kind of like a Seagull. They definitely do fish better than the live Sammy. Big Muddy. Thank you, sir. All right, two more. Ghost Minnow. Ghost Minnow, live pointer 95. Yeah, that's how I like to fish. Almost like fishing a soft plastic fluke. Just keep it going. Not a whole lot of pause to it. Wes, thank you, sir. I like to give it a little shimmy after a jerk, you know what I'm saying? All right, last live pointer, American Shad. American Shad live pointer. What would I value the real California baits at? In the package, if they last sold on eBay at $40, I sold one for 25. I would value that at about actually Muskie, I may. Give me just a minute. I would value at least $30 in the package, you know. You tell me I uh Gut Hook was over at my house and he said he thinks that's what I got. Are you talking about that big son bitch? Hold on just a second. Where'd I put that thing? It's a great big mother trucker. Where'd I put that thing at? Is this a J13 Rapala? What is this? This is uh it says Rapala Ireland. Like this is a big son bitch. Like this is my arm. This is the bait. Nope. CD18. Should we run it for $1? Here we go. We running. We're running. Baby arm with an apple. It's a baby arm with braces, I guess. I don't sell a lot of musky bait, so it. do- I've got a. Thank you, Big Mud. Big Muddy's gonna take it down. All right. I ain't got a bag for it. I just have to lay it up here. All right. You looked away. How about this? I'm about done, to be honest with you guys. But where's that big sumbitch and crankbait? Oh, how about who knows what this is? Is this a man's saltwater crankbait? We're gonna run a couple bosses. Is this a man's saltwater crankbait? Look this comparison. Looky here. I actually don't think I'm gonna sell this. I'm probably just gonna stick that sucker on the wall. I think I'll just stick it on the wall. Here we go. How about a cast stay at catch 22 soft swim bait? This is, a jointed swim bait before the chip. Remember, the Japanese did it first. No, sorry, Castaic did it. Here we go. Run this piece of vintage swim bait. Castaic Catch 22 jointed swim bait. Oh damn, Randall Morrison here. It must actually catch them. Randall's in there. Somebody's gonna get a hell of a deal here. $2 freaking. Hell yeah. I think that's before that dickhead Rick Quaid bought Castaic and try to knock everybody off too. Oh yeah, this is the good Castaic. Oh no, oh no. Looky here, endorsed by Mike Long. Endorsed by Mike Long. Hell yes. Wow. Thank you, West Coast Chris. Oh shit, that's funny. All right. It is definitely a snagger. All right, I got two boss baits left, and we're gonna wrap it up. Beautiful little bait here. Throwing extra. This is a beautiful. It's like a full Okeechobee crawl or something. Look at that. And this is Back Bay Balsa. Back Bay Balsa. Look at that beaut. All right, here we go. Great color. Almost like a little sun gill, almost Okeechobee crawl, a little blue crawl. Woo! Y'all just let Darius get them all. Crazy. Darius drawer, as it is. Look at this. This is my favorite sports card of all time. This is a King Griffey Jr. 1997 Flair Gold Medallion. Actually, it's a 94 Flair Ultra Gold Medallion. I want. I traded a Heath Schiller rookie card for this, and I think I come out really good. But dude, did Griffey not make baseball cool? I mean, that's my goat right there. So good, natural, didn't juice. I don't know, maybe $30. It's worth quite a bit to me though, because he was my favorite. That's kind of the deal on sports cards. I collect based on who I like, not based on value. 91 Upper Deck rookie would be anywhere from $1 to $5, unless it's graded mint. There's just so many Griffey rookies. The junk wax area It's just all right. Last balsa bait. This is almost like a full hot chocolate. Really good one. Last auction of the night. My buddy was at the Father's Day game when he hit home run 600, or is it 600 or 500? It was awesome. Oh yeah. What's the 89 upper deck rookie worth? PSA 10. Not much, man. They just made so many of them. Thank you, Nathan. They made so many of those cards. The value really varies. There's lots of variations in them. I mean, there's people that are sitting on tons of 80s, 90s rookie cards of guys and think they got thousands of dollars, and really they got maybe $50. That's kind of what's kind of happening to sports cards now. They're making so many. Dude, mail autographs. All right, so let's do the buyers giveaway. This is me throwing it in special for you guys that bought something today. This is a John Hott handcrafted balsa lure. That's a $30 balsa bait all day, maybe more. Let's run that last buyer's giveaway. It's running, and then once everyone gets loaded in, run the card in the buyer. Absolutely not. You know what? I will put. Look at this one. I wish these guys. Look at this. This is a Jared Verse out of 5 rookie. Uh, Actually, 2 of 10 rookie card. This is a College of Florida State auto. I'm thinking about doing some sports card whatnot, and here in a couple weeks. So if y'all got kids or y'all are collectors, and again, I'll do it just like everything else, sudden death for $1. I got the Wade Boggs auto. I got a Paul Molitor. I'm pretty sure I've got Sosa auto, but yeah. But I appreciate you guys joining me in on a Sunday. We had a lot of people in here for a Sunday evening, and I really appreciate it. I got to go buy some boxes to ship the Shimano boxes and stuff in. If you order Shimano boxes and baits, if you don't mind, I'll put the baits inside the box. That would help me out. That way the box ain't sliding around and bring stuff. Now, Chipper Jones rookie and a PSA 10, the Bowman rookie, it does go for good money. And Chipper stuff sells. That's what a lot of people don't understand. Some of that stuff from the '90s, it just don't sell. Uh, Mike Trout's good. Ichiro sells. Bryce Harper's a good name. No, I will not put the CD 18. Ricky Henderson rookie worth a couple dollars. Um, the whole deal is if you got to send these cards out to PSA, and if they get graded a 10, they will bring good money. But getting a PSA 10 in the older cards is really hard. And trust me, Wes, dude, I had all those Ricky Henderson, Canseco, Sosa, Ryan Sandberg, Ripken, all kinds of them, and I was got to looking them up and realized I really wasn't sitting on a gold mine. But if you send them to PSA and they grade a 10, you can do all right. I do think there is a market for Ricky Henderson. I have seen some of his rookie cards go for good prices. And some of his cards, newer stuff, like Panini cards that he made auto or patch. Yeah. So, all right, 20 people in this. If you bought something, jump in and we're gonna give this away. I'm gonna give you one more minute because I got to get to helping clean the house. I got people coming over. You're right, Hella. It costs about $15 to $35 a card to grade. And if you do have a high dollar card, they will put you on an upcharge. So, all right, 21 people in here. Let's go. Oh, do not bid. Do not bid. Don't bid. Yeah, dog, it is an absolute scam. I wish me and Levi's talked about it. I think I'm going to start a tackle grading company. So for people that are collecting baits, we're going to grade your bait and charge you $20 to do it. And I'll put it in a little official graded box. I will not be, I'm not going to grade Guggen though. No grading. and we're gonna call it BSA. That's right. All right, here we go. Let's get this buyer appreciation. We're drawing a winner right now. It is gonna be Brian Will. Congratulations, man. I believe I remember you buying your bait. You got you a nice John Hott custom lure, dude. Thank you for joining in this evening. All right, guys. I want you guys to have a great evening. Enjoy the Super Bowl party. Be safe. Be with your family. Uh, Next Sunday, I'll go ahead and put a show up. We'll do some more. We'll go digging for baits. I'm gonna try to get some more jigs. I've got a ton of mock jigs, football jigs, all kinds of stuff. We need to be moving that. Let's go. I'm gonna raid. I'm gonna send y'all to a raid. Let's go raid somebody. Let's see who's cool. Let's send you over. Let's go to my buddy over Chad over at Gorilla Baits. He's a really good dude. I like Chad. Well, it ain't working. Tell you what, we'll go to. I'll send you the Tackle Addict. I know Robeson over there.